welcome to your practice. We are moving into day 2 of our gratitude and appreciation. And today we are shifting into the energy of the sacral chakra and tuning into gratitude and appreciation for all of our connections. So people, relationships, special pets, all the people in your life that make life so worth living. And I think for many of us, this is probably one of the easiest ways to tune into the feeling of gratitude and appreciation is when we think about all of these incredible relationships that we have in our life. So we'll bring that into our practice. We'll be connecting that to the sacral chakra through some hip sequences, opening this area energetically, stabilizing this area. And typically the sacral chakra has many associations, but one of them is our ability to connect and relate to others. So that's how we'll be bringing those two together. So for your practice today, we're going to start by lying on the back, and we're going to come into a constructive rest pose. So the knees are bent, the feet are flat on the earth. You can heel toe the feet so they're about mat width, and then the knee points can come into touch. Hands can come to the low belly, just below the navel. So right away, tuning into the sacral chakra. And we'll start to bring into our mind's eye any specific people that you have immense gratitude and appreciation for, whether it's friends or family, or as I mentioned, a pet. And bring them into your mind's eye and feel into the appreciation for them, the way that they make you feel. And we'll continue to bring this into our practice, this feeling of appreciation. You can heel toe the feet so they're hip distance apart now. Let's hug the right knee into the chest. Coming into half happy baby here. So we'll hold on to the outside of the right foot with the right hand. If you can't reach the foot, you can hold the shin, the back of the thigh. We're just wanting to get a nice deep opening into that right hip. Creating some space here. I often like to rock the foot side to side. That can feel really good. If you're really tight, staying in stillness might feel better. Take one more full breath here, breathing right down into that hip socket. And then we're going to cross the right ankle right on top of that left leg. Pull the left leg in towards you, coming into a nice figure 4. The right foot is really strong and active here, so the toes are pulling towards the knee. You can use the right elbow to push that knee away, creating a deeper stretch, a deeper opening here. One more full breath here. Exhale, let's lower the leg down. You can lower the right sole of the foot to the ground. Inhale that left leg up, holding on to the outside of the left foot. Now half happy baby, other side. So rocking the foot back and forth. Make sure this feels good for the knee as well. So the focus of the stretch is on the hip. Take a couple of full breaths, using the breath to melt away any tension. And then we'll place the left ankle on the right thigh, pull the right leg in towards you. Nice flex through that foot. You can push that left leg away with the left elbow, creating a deeper stretch. I love this pose. It's so great for unwinding the hips and the low back, the area around the sacrum, which is the triangular bone at the base of the spine. One more full breath here. Exhale, you can lower both feet down to the earth. You can reposition the feet so you want them to be hip distance apart with the toes facing the front edge of the mat. They're parallel. Heels you can almost touch with your fingertips. So your fingertips are down to your sides, palms face down. Let's press the shoulders down into the ground. We're going to move into some rolling bridges to start to open up through the low back, stabilize through the sacrum. So you can inhale. I want you to create a gentle arch through the low back. The sitting bones come down towards the earth. As you exhale, you're going to round the spine, flatten the low back towards the ground. So inhale, creating this little baby arch through the lumbar spine, the low back. Exhale, pull the navel into the spine and flatten the back out just a little bit. Couple more times. Inhale, creating this nice mobility, activating the second chakra. And then you can come back to a neutral position. We'll inhale here. Exhale, start to roll the hips right up off the ground, pressing the feet into the earth, little baby bridge pose. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, pull the navel into the spine, lift the hips up, coming into a bridge. Exhale, rolling all the way down. One more time. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, rolling all the way up, pressing the hips to the sky, open through the heart. Exhale, roll all the way down. Hug the knees into the chest to counter the spine. So we've created some nice mobility through the hips, the pelvis, the low back. We're going to roll off to the right or the left side now. Coming to a tabletop position. Hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips, and we'll press right back into our downward facing dog. So you can walk out the dog here, straightening one leg and then the other. And then as you feel ready, we're going to step all the way to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. So we've done some nice work to open up through the hips, creating the space for the second chakra as we tune in and cultivate this feeling of appreciation for all the amazing people. Now we're going to stabilize through the hips. So from here, we're going to shift our weight into our right foot. Left leg comes up off the earth, coming into a standing version of figure four. So this is a nice balance pose. We did create this space and this openness, but you might find you're a little bit wobbly. So you can stay here with that left ankle on the right thigh. If you're feeling good, you can start to shift the hips back, bending a little bit forward. That'll challenge your balance here. If you start to wobble like me, that's totally fine. Just come back into it. Inhale, come up. Keep those left toes up off the ground. Exhale, step it back, warrior one. So the left foot is about a 45-degree angle facing towards the front edge of the mat. Hip points are at the front edge. Arms reach towards the sky. Inhale here. And exhale, let's come into our warrior two position. So back foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Arms come up to shoulder height. So we're stabilizing the pelvis in each of the directions. Shoulders melt down away from the ears. You can gaze over the front fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach that left arm up over the ear, creating all this length in the side body. Strong through that left leg. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale here. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. Great job. Let's do the other side. Inhale those right toes up off the ground. Coming into our balance pose. So left ankle to the right thigh. Staying here or sitting those hips back. So nice and strong. Pull the navel into the spine here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come up. Keep the toes lifted if you can. Exhale, step it back. Warrior one. Reach those arms up to the sky, hip points facing the front edge of the mat, nice and strong and stable here. Bringing into your mind's eye a favorite person as you move into these more challenging poses. Inhale here. Exhale, let's pivot those back toes so they're facing, the back foot is facing the short edge of the mat. Left toes facing the front edge. Arms come up to shoulder height. Gaze over those front fingertips, warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach the right arm overhead. Big side body stretch. Strong and rooted through the legs. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, warrior two or warrior one. Inhale, let's come all the way back up. Tadasana position, great job. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, coming into a nice high plank position. Inhale here. Moving into pigeon pose here. So creating a little bit more openness through the hips again. We're going to step the right knee towards the right wrist. Right shin can be parallel to the front edge of the mat, or that right foot might come a little bit more towards the hip. So it depends on your flexibility. You can walk those left toes back, staying nice and high, big hip opener here. Inhale here. Exhale, walk those hands forward if you can, creating this nice space through the pelvic floor, through the hips. Feeling into the energy of gratitude and appreciation. Inhale, let's plant the hands under the shoulders. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee to the left wrist. Let's lower the hips down. Walk those right toes back. You can stay up high, or you can start to melt the heart forward. Opening into the left hip now. Such a beautiful pose. We tend to hold a lot of emotional energy in the hips. So if you find anything is coming up for you, just have compassion for yourself here. Inhale, let's plant the hands. Exhale, step it back, high plank position. Inhale here, engage through the core, draw the legs towards one another, long through the back of the neck. Exhale, lower the knees all the way down, sit the hips back, Balasana, child's pose. Resting the forehead here. Feeling into the energy of gratitude, of appreciation. Inhale, let's come all the way back up. You can cross at the ankles, sitting back onto the bum, legs out in front of you. We're going to hug the left leg in towards that right hip. Right leg comes over the left, nice and tall through the spine. Exhale, twisting to the right. Left hand can come to the right outer thigh here. Nice deep twist. Inhale here. And exhale, open through the heart. Inhale back to center. You can just unwind the legs, cross them in the opposite direction so that right foot comes to the left hip. Right leg over the left. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twisting to the left this time. Right elbow can come to the left outer thigh. Inhale here. Exhale, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale all the way back to center. Unwind the hips. Extend the legs out in front of you. This is our final pose. So moving into this energy of gratitude, of appreciation for all the people around us, but also for ourselves. And I love to use forward folds as this energy of coming back into ourselves. So inhale, find your long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Melt the heart towards the legs. Staying open through the heart, through this feeling center. So we use our practice to cultivate these feelings. We don't just think them in the mind, we want to embody them through our entire self. Inhale, find your long spine. Exhale, let's roll all the way down onto the back here. Hug the knees into the chest. Your practice should make you feel so good. Inhale here and exhale, let's extend out into our Shavasana position. Arms and legs out wide, take up as much space as you like. And letting everything go here, we take this time to integrate, to savor. And as you feel ready, you can bend the legs, place the soles of the feet flat on the earth, rolling off to the left or the right-hand side, pushing yourself sweetly upright. Crown of the head reaches towards the sky, heart nice and wide and open. The hips should feel really open and spacious here. Breathing fully into the heart, breathing fully all the way down into the belly. And if you haven't already, you can open up the eyes. Amazing job today. Such a fun practice. Probably one of the easiest ways to feel into the sensation of gratitude and appreciation. If you want to take it to the next level, definitely tuning into those journal prompts for day 2, where we'll ask you to write down 3 to 5 people, pets, relationships that you most love and appreciate in your life. And as you tune into this energy, just notice throughout your day all the wonderful interactions that you have with other people. I hope that you really feel into it. So wonderful to practice with you again. Have an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 3. Namaste.